Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They're highly appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Emails of confirmation, emails sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. Please remember that there is a 48-hour to 72-hour turnaround time for all readings, except for my emergency readings. They are sent out within 12 to 24 hours. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Please remember the energy that I pick up on is fluid, meaning I can be touching on past, present, or future. And if I say he, she, feminine or masculine, we hold all of those energies ourselves. So this, you know, you've got to take what resonates and leave the rest, because this reading could be for you. It could be for the person you're thinking of. It could be for another light one, your divine counterpart, or someone else completely. Now, please remember there is still someone going through the comment sections here and there pretending to be me, pretending to be a friend, pretending to be a pastor. If it says WhatsApp me, if it says anything about soliciting money for a donation, for a reading, if it says I'm drawn to you, it's not me, they are a scammer. Please just block and report. With that being said, let's get into this. Now, when I was setting up for this reading, I just had the words in my head, Father, please forgive me. It was almost like a confession of some sort, or someone, it's either them gaining, or almost like they've got to a point in their life where they now need to unburden themselves with a secret. They want to talk about something. It could be their actual father, them doing something to their father. It could be them actually in confession, in a confession box, saying, I just need to unload this. And then being asked, how long was it since your last confession? Now let's find out, please, and thank you. And we have here paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. There's something also here about someone feeling like they missed their chance. They missed their opportunity to be happy, because underneath you've got wedding rings and it's upside down. And it says union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Okay. Somebody was easily allured into something that actually wasn't for them. And it's only in hindsight that they're realizing this. Okay. I don't know if someone has been stood up at the altar, and I heard yes. Okay, or there is some sort of intent in wanting that to happen, because you've got not today in reverse, and it says not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. And then underneath that you have breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. You have somebody who has either left a relationship and the other person is still holding on to them, or you have somebody here who is planning to leave a relationship and they're going to get solace from someone else. Okay, and I'm hearing like, but I'm disappointed in you. Why are they disappointed? For what reason? Healthy choices in reverse. And it says here, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. Because whoever it is that they were supposed to be bound in union with, or they are bound in union with, is not their divine match, and they're now realizing this. There's something to do with manipulation and them now having the blinkers off and realizing, because not today has come up again. Okay, now that's interesting. That's never happened where it's gone backwards. And it says separation. There you go. Okay, and it says here, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. This could be a possible ex. This could be an ex-friend, but for some reason I'm getting romantic affiliations. This person feels like you may have been the one that got away. Okay, especially if they left you in a vulnerable state. Especially if when you were in that relationship it was one-sided, or you never felt like you or the person you're thinking of was ever given that opportunity or space to grow, evolve, and be yourself completely. Okay, anything else that would like to come out, please and thank you. And you've got here hand of cards, and it says take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, and gambling. With it being upside down, there's someone here that wants to come forward and profess their undying love, their obsession, their guilt. And the thing is taking the risk, but they won't take the risk to do it. Okay, this person thinks about a light one as their paradise, okay, as their happiness, as their expansion, as their joy, as their oneness, you know, and is looking back at maybe when you and this person first got together, because you always have in relationships, whether they end badly or not, there's always that honeymoon phase at the start where you have that giddiness. It's that limerence. It's not even falling in love, it's limerence. It's that energy of lust and just obsession, that love drunk kind of energy. That is what they are sitting in right now and kind of pining over, because you've also got Cupid's arrow in reverse. They are fully aware that not only did they make the wrong choice, that there is no way in HELL that you or this light one will take them back, because you've got here, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, hesitation, and it's upside down. They want to come forward, but they know it's not going to happen, because with that wedding bells as well, there's also this energy of wishing that they had chosen you to be their partner. Okay, because you've got sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out, and palm tree coming up. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. This person is watching. Okay, they may be gang stalking, they may be going past your home, your work, go into the places that you visit the most, in the hopes that they may be able to see a glimpse of you, because this person realizes that you are like the white buffalo that got away. You know, stability, security. They're watching you live your best life, and they are also realizing that you were the most stable relationship they had, even though the energy that I'm getting from that relationship is that it was very one-sided. Because again, I'm getting that energy of the narcissist to the paradigm, the narcissist to the empath paradigm of you just giving, always being there, always supporting, always taking care of, you know. But when it came to you needing support, they weren't there, okay? Because you've got twin flame in reverse, and you've also got not today. And it says here for twin flame, yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Okay, so if you are thinking of a specific third person and this resonates, this is for you, because it also says not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call or person, boundaries, and still angry. This person, I think this person may have been duped in some way, or they've done something out of anger and they've now realized their mistake. They've now realized their mistake, okay? They're not angry, they're not acting from their shadow or their trigger that someone had been poking. They're now realizing their actions. They're realizing how much they've messed up, and they're also realizing how good you were to them. Too good is what I'm hearing, way too good, because you've got I like you and it's in reverse. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and wanting to date, and not today. And there's definitely a third party here who does not want this union coming back together, not realizing the light one doesn't want this union coming back together either. Okay, what else wants to come out? And you've got here photograph, masks, and you've also got the chaser, and then the phoenix. Okay, this person hopes though, they really, really do hope that that they could get back with this light one, because you have here the first one that came out is masks. Okay, not showing their true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. This person's being very, very honest with whoever this third party is about how they feel. Okay, because photograph has come up, and it says here, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Okay, so this person sits and looks at your photographs and just pines over what was, and looks back at how they treated you and realizes how much they messed up, because you've also got the chaser. And because it's in reverse as well, it says chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. This person realizes that when they were in the relationship with you, it was very codependent, it was toxic, it was very one-sided, and especially with that sunglasses on as well, they want to be the white knight, they want to be the queen, they want to be the one that completes you. Okay, because you've got phoenix here, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. This person wants to get back with you, without a doubt, okay? But you've got seduction here and not today. This is more or less saying that they are fully aware that what they have done is irreversible. They also understand that you aren't going to forgive them for it, and they don't have a chance in HELL of getting back with you or being able to seduce you, okay? Because it says seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. They've even told whoever their third party is, whether that is their, you know, their wife or their husband, whether that's their girlfriend, their boyfriend, whoever it is, they are not interested. They've stopped, you know, running around and having, you know, hookups and stuff like that. And again, not dealing, hurt, avoiding the conversation, call in person, boundaries, and still angry. There's something that the third party has done that they're really angry with them about. Anything else that wants to come out? Clock. And it says, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. Okay, so this person may be going through a dark night of the soul of some sort. And at the bottom, you've got love. And it says here, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So this person is just pining over you, watching you, wishing they were with you. They've even, you know, called out whoever it was that they were with, that they're also in a toxic relationship with, and just saying, I don't want to be with you anymore. Whether it is their little black book of men or women or whoever, that, you know, they call at 3 o'clock for a booty call. They're not doing that anymore. But it also says here, they broke your heart. F them. Okay. And you've also, let's see what else wants to come out, please and thank you. And you've got, ooh, you are the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your ass, buy your own darn drink, okay? There's something here also with realising that they didn't treat you well enough. They didn't treat you like a queen or a king. And they also didn't value your autonomy, because that buy your own darn drink, you know, and you are the best thing to happen to you. That's about self-confidence. They're now realising, they're watching you and seeing how empowered you are now and how they could have been part of that journey. And it says here, F, ish is about to get real. F, you need people, your people around you. Something, because especially with that start with father, what was it? It's something to do with confessions. They're confessing what they did, and they know that ish is about to hit the fan. And it says here, that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that ish. The world has your back. They're kicking themselves because they realise that you are about to blow up. You're about to glow up. Your career is about to up level. They are aware that there is a massive, it's almost like a big wad of money is about to go boom at your door. Wealth, prosperity, abundance, blessings, expansion, and that they could have been part of this if they had actually treated you the way that they'd want to be treated themselves, okay? And it says, ish is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or effing quit. So part of whatever they had done, okay, is affecting their own job now. And it says here, detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that a-hole, and throw some ish out. Detox. When you walked away from this person, this situation, whoever this person is to you, it was almost like a spiritual detox as well, okay? And that's why things were starting to get better. And you have to remember that when I say things like that, if there is a breakup, if you find out that your partner's been cheating or this or that or blah, 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 things getting better, it never happens within the first month or the first week. And depending on how long you were with them as well, it can take ages. Healing is not, you know, an overnight thing. So when I'm saying things got better, it's more or less saying that when you moved away, you started reassessing your own boundaries and your own self-worth, even if it hurt, okay? But the universe was patting you on the back for doing so, okay? Now, whatever this person has done is shady, because it says here you're being shady, and on the back it says, watch out, ish could get ugly. I don't know what they've confessed to. I don't know what they've confessed to, but they are fully aware that because they've confessed to this, that stuff is about to go down. Because I heard I throw my hands up. Get over yourself and pull your ish together, I heard. And it says, help people, give back, do good ish for humanity. Whoever it is that they have, whoever their third party is, as more or less says, get over yourself and pull your shit together. Because I heard we've got a job to do. We've got a job to do. And it says too much screen time is making you go awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Put the effing phone down. Okay. So this person is obsessed with watching you on social media as well. Ooh, my gosh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And it says here you've got a good thing going. Don't ruin that ish winning. This, whoever they've had a conversation with is really angry with them, and it's like you're letting your emotions get in front of you. And there was something here about, but you betrayed me. or something along those lines, and them going, well, we've got a job to do. I don't care. I don't care if, you know, you don't want to be with me anymore. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. Do your job. Do your job. Anything else that wants to come out? That one. Okay. Which one? This one, this one, this one. This one. Let me see. And you've got here, the placement of the moon in your birth chart will reveal a lot about your habits, actions, instincts, and how you express your emotions. This person is in their emotions. This person is constantly, like, on Facebook. They're constantly on, you know, your Instagram, whatever social media that you have. They are constantly tracking what you're doing, wishing they were there with you. Because you've also got here, those born under the sign of Aries are affectionate, warm, and usually big personalities. They can also be competitive, demanding, and headstrong. Okay, they're watching you forward. They're watching you live your life after them and seeing you not being affected by it. If anything, seeing that you are stronger, seeing that you are, you know, more beautiful or more handsome or more wonderful than you were when you were with them. And me starting to stutter, that's not my energy. This person gets tongue-tied when they see photographs of you, and there was some sort of argument I heard between this energy and whoever the divine, well, I was going to say divine counterpart. They may know each other. They may know each other. There's some sort of jealousy going on there. Jupiter is known as the planet of luck and abundance. Where it is placed in your chart will uncover how you experience fortune, wealth, and success. They know, especially with need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. They fully know that because you have finished this cycle, because you have healed from this, or you're going through that healing process now, that big things are coming to you. And I heard big bucks. And they're kicking themselves because you've got Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio, they could be a Scorpio, or this could just be to do with that 8th house. Scorpio is the 8th sign of the zodiac and is represented by the Scorpion. Scorpio's birthdays fall between the 23rd of October to the 21st of November. They may have had some sort of epiphany in Scorpio season, okay? Something may have dawned on them, or they may have realised that the jig is up. And whatever it is that they've been involved in, whether that is slander of your name, and I heard identity theft, whether that is baneful magic, whatever they've been dipping their fingers in out of petty revenge or whatever it is, they've had a massive realization. Whether that is karma kicking back on them, the law of polarity, or everything that they've lied about catching up on them having to confess or feeling the need to confess. It's almost like when you see in those old school black and white movies when the person's going to be taken and put to death for whatever they've done, and they ask for their last rites and their last meal and can I have a cigarette and blah 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 blah. It's almost like that. They know that they're on a sinking ship, and all they can do now is hope that forgiveness is enough to get them out of, I heard, the gates of H-E-E-L. Okay, because it says, look, those born under Capricorn are tenacious, strong, and hardworking. Their great sense of humor may only come out when you really get to know them. So you could be a Capricorn, they could be a Capricorn, but this is looking at, for some reason, there's something to do with the unknown, the mysteries, when it comes to your 8th house, and also how you release negative energy, which is propelling your career, your fortune, your fame forward. Okay, and they're realizing they could have been part of this. They literally could have been part of this if they had had faith in themselves, and if they had had faith in you at the time that you knew them or were with them. And I heard if they hadn't have done you dirty, because it says here the position of Mars in your chart can show how you express anger and what gets you all fired up. If they hadn't let their triggers cloud their judgment in how they get angry, because whoever this third party is has been playing them like a fiddle, and they're just realizing it now. They're literally, it's just dawning on them that whatever it was that was said as lies, as slander, whatever it was that was done to manipulate them into doing you dirty, whatever that is for you, they're now realizing how easily they gave into their anger, but also into repressed anger and wounds that had nothing to do with you. You've got here Taurus, okay? There's anger also that's been projected from this third party onto them about your finances, your abundance, your glow up, your natural Midas touch, okay? And it says your birth chart reveals the location of the planets in the sky at your birth, giving insight into your personality and your path. This person, this third party has been reading you. They've been reading, trying to read birth charts and natal charts, having tarot readers read your energy, okay? And it was all to find out kind of what your actual personality is now, because you've got your sun sign describes your zodiac personality and your moon sign represents your emotional or inner self. They wanted to see whether the lies or the things that they were sending would match who you were. So for example, if you are Aries moon sign, if you're Aries sun sign and your moon sign is Pisces, they wanted to see what would affect you if they use moon magic, if they use sun magic, if they use things to try and trigger your anger, and then how they could escalate that in the slander that they use. Where are your triggers? But they were also doing this to whoever this is, whether that's your ex, whether that is, if it could have been your ex-husband, your ex-boyfriend, it could have been your first love. And they were doing this and not only playing, but wearing some sort of mask. Because you've also got here Leo, okay? It was also to do with your creative flow and how you link those together. And there was something about doing this within a specific amount of time. Because it says here, the placement of Neptune in your chart explains your psychic intuition and how you dream. And then your birth chart. So they were also looking at your gifts of expansion, your psychic gifts, your blessings, how you connect to the divine. And Scorpio's coming out again. Scorpio is coming out again, and it says here, you are being shady. So you've got a Scorpio here who was doing some dirty to someone. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio though, because you've also got Cancer. So you could have had a family member that was part of it as well. And I heard, this won't be for all, but you have an ex here who slept with a family member. And you've got Libra. I knew there was some sort of identity theft or something to do with trying to mess with your business or mess with your finances, whether that is an abundance block or whether that is like taking loans out in your name. They did the most. And it's dawning on them now. Wow, those born under Cancer, there you go. 4th house, it was all to do with your foundations. Shall I take this? Shall I take this? Take this. Okay. Now I'm going to leave this one short and sweet. Let's see what wants to come out on this. So you've got Seeker and you've got the Fool. The Seeker says, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever you are. Okay. And you've also got here, because I heard I like your curious brain. And you've also got here the Fool in reverse, using humour to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. This person may have actually, especially with the 8th house coming out a lot, they may have found it very, very difficult to open up and talk about their emotions. And you may have been patient with them in that aspect. There was also, they liked the fact that you were open with your emotions and that you talked, you shoot from the hip, that you talk as you think, if that makes sense. And it's not about not having a filter to hurt others, that you were just direct. What else is coming out? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. What do they need to know before I go? Now you have got here Samaritan, Saboteur and Thief. Now with the Samaritan in the shadow attributes, it says here, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. There's something here with whoever this, what I'm getting also is this third party energy was very, very good at putting that mask on, like that card that came out talking about your sun and your moon, putting a mask on, but making sure everyone saw that they were helping out. And at the start of this manipulation, there was something here about being a shoulder to cry on to this person when either you walked away or they walked away from the relationship, and then using that to their advantage, because you've also got Saboteur and Thief coming out, okay? Because in the light attributes it says highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring into your life. So literally whatever it is that they've been doing, it was to get you to doubt yourself And this person is now at a point in their life where they're having some sort of midlife crisis, or they're on a crossroads where they're realizing that they have to empower themselves by owning up to what they've done. Because in the shadow attributes, it says induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. They were encouraged by this third party, and I'm in no way condoning their actions and saying, oh, it was all the third party. No, no, no. Because we are all grown. We are all, you know, responsible for our own wounds, our own triggers, and our own actions and intent. Because someone else can influence you to do something, but it's your choice whether or not you do it. Because thief here, with the light attributes, it says sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Okay, and this is also them now coming to terms and realizing they were trying to steal someone else's blessings when they could have created their own. If they had just taken the time to heal, to look at themselves, to have that time to actually look at their own wounds and go, this is uncomfortable, but if I do the work, I can, you know, I can be my own manifestor, I can be my own magician, I have all the resources I need. And in the shadow attribute, it says stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or the other's powers you think you lack. This person allowed someone else to manipulate them because they were too scared to take ownership of their own fears, their own insecurities, and their own triggers and wounds, okay? And they've literally helped to put blockages in, to slander someone that they used to love, someone that actually loved them, wounds and warts and all, okay? With stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. They did the most to take intellectual property, and that makes sense why they may want to confess, because this is prison time as well as the gates of Heel, okay? And you've got teacher and fool coming out here, and the light attributes are ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. And then the fool says fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. This person is realizing that you were always extremely good at expressing your emotions, affections, and support towards them, and also that you are doing that now by speaking your truth. And they have been inspired by you, but they realize that it's too late for them now, and that, unfortunately, that's on them. That's quite sad, isn't it? Anything else that would like to come out? Last one. Can I get one card here, please? But this person wants to come forward, okay, and they are looking at a way to break down your boundaries. Now, if this is an ex-lover or an ex-husband or an ex-wife or whoever, you are being told, especially with that fire coming out, to take actionable steps, whether that is in healing parts that are still attached to that timeline and that person, or whether that is actionable steps in the esoteric, you know, because this person is going to try and invade your dreams. And why did I say dreams? I went to say your space. Ooh, okay. Anything else that wants to come out before I go? It's that one. And this one is awakening. Yeah. They are struggling or pushing against this awakening. But I heard it's the third party. They're trying to keep this person from blabbing, I heard, using moon magic and they're trying to place some sort of glamour over this person so that they don't say something, because I heard now it's just business. Now it's just business. Anything else? Yeah, using candles. They're using candle magic. And it's also to do with fifth house. So that's romance, drama, pleasure, sex, things like that. So they're trying to bind them to keep them with them and keep them working on what they're doing. Okay, and you've also got homeland, summer, prosperity, and fulfillment. And fulfillment is upside down. So there's something here about trying to get them to continue what they were doing in the first place against a light one, and knowing that if they can get them to do that, they get the money. They get to keep some sort of inheritance, or some sort of money is coming through. But this person doesn't want anything to do with it anymore, okay? So they're going to bind them against their will. But with those two there as well, this is also knowing that taking this prosperity from a light one will leave them with their cup empty, which is what they want. And they tried doing something this summer. I feel like there were some red flags, especially this summer. And they've been hiding against it. They've been hiding from it, whoever this person is for you. But there's also been these delusions that have been placed over them with moon magic. Okay. But you've also got ancestors. One of their ancestors stepped forward, or one of your ancestors stepped forward and kind of opened their eyes to what was going on. And you've got, yeah, look at that. Secret and moon. This is what the third party wants to keep quiet. Interesting. Oh my God. You've got here the moon coming out again. We just had a new moon. And I feel like something happened on the new moon which completely removed the mask from their 5th house, okay? Intensification and winter. When that mask was removed, they've completely like given a cold shoulder to this third party, or they've blocked communication with them. And this person is now freaking out. They're freaking out because they don't want them to blab, especially when it comes to whatever creative property that they have stolen, whatever money they have stolen, whatever, especially when it comes to like identity theft or something like that. They're trying, yeah, invocation. Their spell, whatever they did, is not working anymore on this other person. It's not working anymore. Because look at them. They are now trying to get on the straight and narrow. They are trying to listen to their ancestors. Because I keep hearing it's too late, but they're still trying anyway. Anything else before I go? No. Let me see. Let me see. Let me get one of you from here and let's see. Mikatan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. This person wishes they were you. They wish that they were your divine counterpart is what I'm hearing. But this person has a long way to go because it says on here, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Anything else that would like to come out before I go? Yeah, and it says here, align your life. What is not aligned on needs to be changed. Now, this is not just for this person. This is also a calling to anyone that this resonates with. If you feel like you do have karmic cycles, or you're still attracting certain people into your life that are not for your highest and greatest good, you're being asked to look at that. Look at where that was first born, whether that is feeling undervalued, feeling you know, being in relationships where there's a lot of arguments, or especially that 5th house drama. Someone's being asked to look at that niggle, okay? Because this person is trying to come back into your life. They're trying to find a way of reaching out. They don't have much hope that they will actually get the reception that they want, but they're still going to try. And if you have any niggles, any wounds from that timeline with them still there or still open, they're going to try and attach onto that, okay? Because you've got Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided and it's upside down. All right, this is letting you know this person is not for you. An awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. So remove that niggle if that resonates for you, because it will help you upgrade. Whoever this person is also is looking at this. They are looking at their niggles because they also want to upgrade. And you've got priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Have a look at that niggle, because this is where you are leading, or this is where you're going, okay? I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel, I'd love, 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 love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my lovely, lovely content. If you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. You make this worthwhile. You make my channel grow. Without you, there would be no channel. So I appreciate you. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it is never expected, but highly and greatly appreciated, because it means I can put more time, more love and more cards into this lovely channel. Anyone looking for a private reading, all of my information is down in the description box below. Just have a look 2 paragraphs down. There is a row of blue arrows pointing up with 2 emails. I usually get back to people within about 48 hours. However, it is only me and there's lots of you, so sometimes I get a bit behind, and if I do and you don't hear from me within 48 hours, just send me another email and it will put yours to the top and I will get back to you. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you later. Bye bye.